Okay, I'm back, everyone. What I saw was amazing. I will have to include it somehow, but I'm not sure if it'll be worth it to put it before this. We'll have to see, because I have no idea what this event's all about. Well, I mean, I have an idea what it's about, but I don't know how it's going to start or anything like that. But I will show my first reactions to things in some way. So, with that being said, let's get started.
Commander, are you going straight back to the Ark?
Okay. Is this the event, or 'cause this literally takes off right where I was ending? Either way, let's see what we got. Have a lot of things to
If
do.
you're not busy, could I speak to you briefly in the commander's room?
Okay.
Jeez, using your transformation as an excuse? Talk about shameless.
Wait, no, I think this is the story.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're insinuating, but I'd like for you and Neon to come as well.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke for a second, but no, you're being serious.
Why? Have you got something to say to us?
Yes. I think it's time we talked.
Okay.
About what happened to me. And how I lived.
Oh no, this seriously is the event.
There's a lot that I still haven't told either of you. Or the commander, for that matter.
Okay.
Ooh. Should we bring something? Fried chicken and soda? Maybe something sweet for snacks?
Now see, that's not what you should say after an announcement like that. Well, I mean, food is probably good.
Oh, good idea. Will you be talking for a while, Rapi? If you are, that'll change how much we'll have to buy.
It's not exactly going to be a fun story.
That makes sense.
You shouldn't have to prepare too many things.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Let's see. Snacks? Check. Drinks? Check.
I literally can't tell if this is the story or not.
Comfortable seating? Check. Washroom? Check.
You two are really going overboard with this.
Nah, I can understand it to a degree. Some mute? Nah, that's overboard.
No, that won't be necessary.
Anise, can I get some of that chocolate syrup? Here. What kind of cookies did you get? Raspberry and pecan. Which one would you like? Raspberry. Hold on. What's that? Oh, these? Cilantro flavored chips.
So, okay.
Oh. I think I'll pass on those.
Yeah, same here.
I wasn't planning on sharing.
Also makes sense.
Do either of you ever plan on actually listening to my story?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. We're all done now. I'm ready.
Okay.
Alright, I think this is the event though.
I think I'll begin at...
Oh, hell no, man.
Oh no. Not a crunch. Not a crunch before you even begin.
Whoops, sorry. These are crunchier than I thought they'd be.
It's alright to get mad now.
It's fine. I'll just get right into it. I'll start from when I was human,
You remember?
with my earliest memory.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So it doesn't have an actual map. Oh, and yeah. Okay, those are not available right now. What's in the shop? Okay, yeah, nothing too specific. I'll probably go after those. Well, it makes sense. It is just a retelling, basically. So, if I didn't make this clear, this should be the story on our main character. Wait, is that a... Huh. Well, one way or another, this should be the piece of information that I was missing. Well, yeah, you didn't give me. This isn't even an option right now. They cheated. They flat out cheated. Fine. Well. I mean, this was the exact team I just used, basically.
Red Hood, engage.
Although, I think for the moment... I mean, I have been powering you up
Ready to go.
to eventually do this.
My time to put my
Sure.
firepower to the test.
Until we get you. We'll do this.
Humanity will emerge victorious.
Alright.
The sudden ambush by those vile raptures has demanded that we move underground, where light cannot reach.
So this is what the public saw.
We have suffered a long humiliation, to be sure. However, that humiliation will soon be over. The central government has invested untold time and effort into reclaiming the surface, which was stolen from us by the raptures.
Uh-huh.
We have created countless state-of-the-art weapons, as well as
Yeah.
those oh-so-gorgeous goddesses of victory, the Nikkes.
Yo, who's doing the announcements, bruh?
With them, we will take back what once was ours from those vile raptures. This great fight is to be called the Surface Reclamation War.
I can't help but think of the lore we saw where someone was changing what was actually supposed to be said here.
Operations will commence in 2 months. Citizens of the Ark, prepare yourselves. Prepare for the moment in which we reclaim our homeland.
So this was like early days?
With the Surface Reclamation War, we will soon bask in the glow of victory.
This commercial is on every single station.
Wow. Wait, you look different. The heck, was that not?
Hey kid, what's your name?
Ah, shoot, here it comes. Do I recognize the name or not?
Frisia.
No, I don't. Well, nice to meet you. Was that not you that we met earlier?
I'd rather be watching some cartoons.
You were born in the Ark, weren't you, Rapi?
Yes.
Then you might not realize how much this means to us.
Oh, that makes sense.
All of our real homes are up there.
Wait. No, so that was a previous, wait a minute. Oh, it's a commercial. Yeah, got it.
Up where? In the sky?
No, a place called the Surface.
I heard that it's dangerous there.
It is, since there are raptures everywhere.
Raptures are those monsters, right?
That's right. The raptors stole our home, and now we're trying to take it back.
True.
To that end, the central government has been preparing for a very long time.
Aren't the Nikkes the ones doing the fighting?
I mean, that is true.
Yes, they are.
Nikkes are amazing. Goddesses of victory fighting for humanity. So cool.
You really like Nikkes, don't you?
Of course. They're the best. They're so strong.
That they are. With them fighting on our behalf, we're sure to win.
I don't understand. What's so great about winning?
So we can get back on the surface.
What a question. Everything. You've never seen the real sky, have you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I mean the actual sky, not an artificial projection.
That'd be hard to try to explain something like that.
I'm still not following.
You'll understand soon enough. The sky is absolutely breathtaking.
If you say so.
You're not interested? You've been staring at that syringe during our entire conversation.
Is there any chance I can forgo the shot today?
Why do you need one?
Come now, you know better than that. You need these shots and the medication to get better.
You're sick? Oh, don't tell me this is a Maria situation.
I'm going to die in this place.
It sounds like it is.
Who told you that?
Nobody told me, but you said it. You said it while you were talking to another nurse.
Well, sheesh.
You kept calling me a poor thing. Is that the end?
Ma'am, I mean, maybe the walls are thin, and if you live here, it's kind of hard to make sure you avoid everything. So maybe I can't blame you for that, but...
When you die, does all the pain go away.
I'm sorry, Rapi.
Nurse,
Yes?
what happened?
What do you mean?
The surface reclamation war.
Wait, is this how much later is this?
You remember all that? That was years ago.
I remember it because it interrupted my cartoons.
Huh.
So tell me, what happened?
We lost.
I see. Then what is going to happen?
Money is tight. So times in the Ark are going to be tougher.
Well, it's not just money, resources.
This hospital might not last much longer either.
Then what happens to me?
I'm not sure. They don't tell me these things.
I suppose they wouldn't.
At any rate, we're all done for today. Do you need anything else?
No, I'm okay.
It's been a while since you had any requests. Are you okay?
What does it matter how I feel? I'm going to be lying here for the rest of my life.
Well, I'd say well, no, that is sad, but I know at least that it seems like, if I had to guess, you didn't become, assuming you're not the person that we saw Redhead meet earlier. You went through the transformation well, basically not be sick anymore, because that certainly seems like it should be the case.
So what's the point of wanting anything?
You'll get better.
There's no point in trying to make me feel better either. Sorry. Thanks for your help today.
All right then. You get some rest.
Oh, I wanted to say,
Yes?
I've seen a lot of cuts and bruises on your body lately.
Really?
Are you okay?
What's up with that?
I have been participating in protests.
Oh.
What kind of protest?
Protests against blaming Nikkes. They're being blamed for the failure of the surface reclamation war.
Oh, really?
Detractors are saying that all this time and money was spent on Nikkes for nothing.
Like I said before, if I had to guess, I think I know who will be responsible for that.
They say the Nikkes are the main cause of the current financial crisis in the Ark.
Oh, no, that's an interesting take. Because you're using money and resources to build them. Well, again, they're more cyborgs. Upgrade them is a better word, I think. And yet, you're still losing.
Unspeakable things have been happening all over the city. I'm vehemently against that.
Nikkes didn't do anything wrong.
They literally can't. Well, they can get creative. There's been 2 situations I can think of where they've gotten creative.
That's right. They sacrificed their minds and bodies for humanity. For us. They fought against an unknown foe.
Though, in all fairness, the person that has the most responsibility was one of them. But I mean, the whole group shouldn't be blamed, and the public doesn't know about Red Shoes, so...
It's wrong to treat them like this after they risked their lives to fight for us. So I'm doing whatever I can to help. I know this might be a bit difficult for you to understand, Rapi, but you must never put a price on the sacrifices of others.
Yeah.
The act itself is noble.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
That evening, news report on the violent crackdown of the protests. I knew it. This daggum game. They were setting it up. Several years later. Are you not growing?
Good.
Okay, let's prepare your injection then.
All right.
Is there anything else you need?
No.
Very well. Rapi,
Yes?
A new guy. I'm just now realizing.
the hospital is going to be shut down soon. The recession after the surface reclamation war hit our sponsors especially hard.
So how does that even? I would I would legitimately like to know how the transfer even worked.
This hospital has always been run entirely on grants, so times are tough.
Entirely on? Is that normal?
I see.
I tried to find a place for you to stay,
Well, you're a good doctor.
but I couldn't track down any of your family or relatives.
So you never had one.
I know.
Adoption didn't work out either.
I can't blame people if things are that tough. Well, I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be weird that some people would still want children in this circumstance, but essentially, I think, look, how expensive is that medication that's keeping you alive?
I'm not surprised, considering my illness.
This is a Maria thing.
There aren't any other viable hospitals either.
I figured.
Rapi,
You have to tell her she's gonna die?
Yes.
Would you be willing to participate in a clinical trial?
So you don't know, you're not telling, is a clinical trial the transformation?
A new drug is being developed for children like yourself with rare diseases.
So it just experiment. I shouldn't say it's, I mean, it's a shot, I guess.
It's a risky proposition. But if you participate in the trial, the hospital will be given another grant.
Wait, so it has nothing to do, no. Does it have anything to do with this particular illness, though?
If you help us, we won't need to close down the hospital.
Is it just, hold on, how many other people are doing this, sir? I need to know. Are you just having one person? Is this like a frequent, or, I just need no more details. I know you're in a hard position.
No, never mind.
She's gonna agree.
I'm sorry. What am I saying? Let's finish up quickly so you can rest. I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll be in the trial.
Thank you.
How does consent work in this case? Because, you normally you have like next of kin sign off. I need to look that up. I gotta do some research, all right, on how hospitals normally work.
I'm sorry.
Doctor,
Yes?
if I die, will I be at peace?
Sheesh.
What are you talking about, Rapi?
Doc, answer the question. You owe her that much.
Tell me, will I be at peace?
I'm not sure either.
Okay, that's fair enough. Although I would have said yes. But several years later. This is the blood
You're
bag you
showing
saw?
improvement.
Really?
You're getting better,
Are you telling the truth?
Rapi. You're the first case where this treatment has been successful. So you undergoing this is bound to garner us more financial support.
Wow. Well, again, see, this is the hard part because more financial support for the hospital essentially means more support for you. But like, which one are you more focused on?
Thank you, Rapi. Thank you so much. You've saved our hospital.
I mean, that's a noble thing. Like, saving a hospital, it's not like a business, it's a hospital. That's a good thing, but really?
Oh, that... Apparently, some Nikkes who are being persecuted attempted to escape to the surface.
Oh.
The central government tried to destroy the elevator that they were using to go up. But there was an accident. They lost control of the elevator, and it nearly crashed in the middle of the arc. But before it landed, the Nikkes that were on board blew themselves up to prevent a catastrophe.
Wow.
It was an incredibly noble thing they did.
Yes, it was.
People have started referring to this entire incident as the Goddess Fall. And there has been an outpouring of grief for the Nikkes who sacrificed themselves.
I've heard of that. I forgot where.
It significantly curtailed the voices of those factions who were so fervently anti-Nikke before.
Oh, did it?
That program on television is a debate on whether or not to grant Nikkes additional rights. Nikkes may not be able to regain the glory of the past, but they can at least escape from this endless cycle of hate.
Dang, it's like every single person now has to rewrite their story. This is, like I said, it's all red shoes, bro. Like I can see the writing on the wall. Cinderella became enemy number 1. Stopped their best hope in a literal master stroke at the worst time possible too. All the others following Cinderella get the same blame treatment, so.
I've said too much. Anyway, thanks to you, Rapi. There's hope. Just hang in there a little longer. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to push this button if anything happens.
Okay.
Okay?
I want to say this is positive. It's morally questionable, I think, you know? I think the intentions, normally I say some of the worst things done are done with good intentions, but I think in this case, the intentions do matter as far as why you're asking. Red button. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Are you serious? Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. You need to make sure you need to have backup buttons if the person who's saving your hospital needs your help.
Did you see that?
I've got
I'm
2
strong,
minutes
but my comrades are stronger.
before the next day happens. Several years
Rapi.
later. Where were y'all? All right, Doc, I'm looking at you different now.
Yes?
How are you feeling?
And clearly, there's been some time that's happened.
Good.
Okay. Rapi,
What?
You do seem better, though, I have to admit.
you have been cured.
Really? Question of the day? Question of the day, I think. Well, no, hang on. Before I say it, well, I'll say what it is in case I end up using it, but I may take it back. Was the doctor... What did you think of the doctor's actions? Because I want to say he had good intentions, and it seemed like it was a success. So, but you seem to kind of disappointed now.
Congratulations.
Like, you should be happier.
We'll be able to have you discharged very soon.
Discharge and then do what? Like, what's out there?
I'm fully recovered.
And by the way, I've been trying to ignore something obvious. If you were wondering, let's move on.
Correct.
What happens now?
Yeah, what happens now? How can you get a job? Do you have any skills?
You live an ordinary life.
How?
How?
Yes.
Was there anything that you ever dreamed of doing?
I mean, kind of hard to dream, painful to dream, I think, in that case.
Yes. But I can't do it anymore.
The hospital will be moving. Well, restructuring would be a better word.
What, and what way?
We're in the midst of constructing a new, bigger building.
Really?
To be exact, it will be a facility and not just a hospital anymore.
Okay.
Your participating in that clinical trial proved the effectiveness of the new drug.
Okay.
Because of that, our sponsors are providing more new drugs.
So then do you have some money to just, maybe slip to your number 1 patient?
And additional financial support greater than we could have ever hoped for. It's a new beginning for the hospital.
I wonder...
For me.
For you? I'm wondering where, because right now I think the actor is doing very good at showing his emotions, but I'm wondering why he's having these emotions.
I'm hoping that you can start over as well, Rapi.
But how? Your whole life, you've been a patient? And then you're just supposed to go out and live. You need money, you need support. You can't help with that?
I found a place for you, and I transferred plenty of money into an account under your name.
Okay, oh, well. That's, yeah, okay. Like, that's what I asked for, but like, I need my, can you still be involved? Or are you now the director of this new facility?
I would like for you to do something with that.
I mean, again, some help would be nice.
What? How?
Yes.
Think about it. You're young and have plenty of money.
I mean, young is relative. Okay? People need guidance through life. You're the best thing.
But I want to go with you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like, at this point, you should just sign those adoption papers, or I shouldn't say. Okay, that's kind of unfair, you know? But if I knew somebody and I was taking care of them, especially as a doctor for so long, and I got to rise to new heights because of this person, I'm going to do right by them. This is the bare minimum, and that should in no way, shape, or form be enough. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't even say it's the bare minimum, because guidance is also important.
Thank you for everything, Rapi.
But you trying to cut ties.
Take care.
Okay, nah, yeah, now, well, that probably will be the question of the day, but let's answer it until we're done, you know?
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, dang it. Look at that, a 4 out of 5. I missed it. When I told you I had 2 more minutes, yeah, they took the, that's fine. What's important is that it'll take me 3 days regardless. Yeah, what are you supposed to do now? You walk off. What's the piece of paper? You can't even read?
I can't read this address.
Nope. That doc, you know, it was, no, I don't like that. Black, white, no, don't take it out in public.
Credits?
Oh no.
Is this money?
I thought you said account. Don't tell me you just put it on a prepaid card or something. All right.
How do I use this?
Glance around. Don't ask somebody else. He can't even do the bare minimum. No, he sucks. He sucks. You do the bare minimum. Like, you should know. This is your patient. That they can't read. That they don't know how to use money. Oh no.
Excuse me.
He's gonna steal your stuff, isn't he?
Excuse me.
That's quite brave of you. Something inserted into his ear. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay, so wait, he can hear then? All right. Well, I prefer that over somebody taking your stuff. Oops. Sorry about that. Your feet start to hurt. Everyone, yeah. Not even some proper attire. Yeah. You begin to walk again. Okay. Although a crowd is what, like, you don't even have any pockets to put that stuff.
Nikkes are not machines. We are sentient beings, living things. Never forget what happened during the goddess fall. We sacrificed ourselves for humanity, and yet humanity continues to persecute us.
That is true. All the people who have gathered stand without anything in their ears. Interesting. Oh, really? They're... Wait, but are they violently protesting?
Have they lost their minds? You don't have to use violence to suppress a demonstration.
Yeah, what the heck?
We have to call off the gathering for now.
Oh, what their Nikke is, okay. Not that it excuses anything, I'm just wondering why they're doing it. Now I know.
What are you doing? Hurry up and hide!
Huh? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You don't seem to be from the central government.
They can't recognize just a hospital patient?
Hold on. Are you a civilian?
Yes.
Here, come with me if you want to live.
Really? Oh, that's this doctor. Nah, bro. He gotta get at least. He gotta get a couple in his face, bro. Not shots. I'm not telling you he should punches. That's what I was referring to.
We've got a runner. I got her.
Are you sick? They cannot tell the difference. That is not an armed soldier. Wow.
Why bother running?
You really? Okay. So we fully doing the Maria thing. You get shot by a soldier. Nah, bro. I understand it's a combat situation, but like, look at this compared to how you were in the flashback. That's different. I would not think that that person was an armed person at all. I mean, I've never been in that type of situation to begin with, but
Injecting
still.
nymph.
Really? It wasn't voluntary? Don't tell me that.
Injection complete.
Don't tell me that.
Anchored to brain. Copying information. Copy complete.
Is it a cover-up thing?
What? Why is the capacity so small?
Because that wasn't a Nikke? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it happens. Let's see. There's nowhere she wants to go. Sure enough. Nothing. Her capacity is rather small. No wonder her sense of self is so muted.
Oh, yeah, because that was the thing. Again, the original team have very strong sense of self, as I think you can tell. All their personalities are very loud, except for Snow White. Snow White's is more muted, but definitely. And the second team, now I think about it, same thing. Yeah, both sets of the Goddess Squads have very big personalities, and I'm not being facetious.
No need to generate a body map then. This one should be suitable for a mass-produced model.
Oh.
All right. Done. Injecting data into Nymph.
So that explains how you got here.
Let's see. Basic tactical pack, surface knowledge pack, rapture data pack, and what is this? Why is her knowledge level so low?
I'm wondering how you even got. I mean, I don't know if I can blame the researcher. They're probably just doing their job. Like, again, it's a conversion process. People volunteer for this.
Where is this lady from? Spends her entire life apparently sheltered and ends up dead during a protest. Life is strange.
No, so you do know. It happens. No, then you too, bro. You gotta get a couple of punches in your face, bro.
Now, where's that knowledge pack?
I mean, I guess you gotta be kind of cold to do a job like this.
There we go. Injecting. What else is left? Is it about done? All right. Let's see. Hand over the brain extraction unit and done.
Yeah, because again, cyborgs, like I said, it's kind of different. And yeah, so that was you.
RR15436.
That's your squad leader? Oh, dude, so they implant information. Okay.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Unsure.
It wasn't all that. No, that's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. Because, so for those who don't know, the original team in second generation, Gotta Squad No Tails, we'll refer to them like that. They don't have anything limiting their actions that they can take. Hence why Cinderella could do what she did, attacking all those people. Well, I think the corruption just bypasses that anyways, the normal one. Anyways, the point is, I think it was something that was added after that happened, but the original team and the old Tails were like normal people as far as their actions, just stronger. Nowadays, though, you might be wondering about the appearance. Like the researcher said, you choose what appearance that you want to come out as. Otherwise, you get a generic model, I guess, if you don't have a strong sense of self. If you do, then you become one of those special units. Oh, the ones that have unique designs. As you can tell, the Rapi we know looks most like herself. Not this one. Also, most important thing though, because they were talking about rights in this story, they are told they're limited. They can be controlled through their brains to a degree, and the big one is that they can't attack humans for any reason. That's just period, point blank. So, making somebody who was dead, bringing them back and then putting limits on themselves, that is immoral in so many ways. Yeah, that's pretty much the long and the short of it.
Okay, that's normal. Get ready. We're going out.
Oh, and then again, it's not just that, you're gonna be a soldier as well, and you can't do anything about it.
Where are we going?
A USB stick?
The operations details are all in there.
Understood.
So yeah, you already know what to do.
Resource collection mission confirmed.
So you can't even... The doctor did he even care about what happened to you?
My role is transportation.
Just carry as much as you can handle. If you can handle that, consider me impressed.
Understood.
Any questions?
No.
Wow, you don't even question what happened to you?
You're a strange one.
I don't understand.
People usually ask more about what they're supposed to do, whether it's dangerous, etc. All that knowledge they injected you with doesn't compare to in-field combat experience. And yet you're being put straight into action without any adjustment period.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up on so many levels.
Aren't you scared?
Considering her last moments, I don't think that's the thing.
Are you not going to issue instructions during the operation?
I will be. That'll increase your chances of survival, if only minutely.
Then I am not scared. It's clear what tasks I'll be responsible for. It's fine as long as I am not instructed to figure things out on my own.
I can understand that more than you know.
Right. You really are an oddball. Squad 0910F has left the Ark and arrived on the surface.
It must be easy to remember stuff if it's implanted.
Commencing resource acquisition operation. Let's move out. Keep your head on a swivel, everyone.
Oh, so that's what they mean. They're just... Well, that's... Well, I'd say it's a manageable job, but the surface is hostile. Okay.
Hey!
Is that somebody new, or is it just so we can have, we can know who's who?
Hey, newbie!
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, you! You became a Nikke today? Is this your first operation?
Well, I mean, if it's today, I would assume so.
Are you planning on engaging in conversation?
I guess?
Conversation is prohibited while engaged in an operation.
I think I get it now. If a sense of self being so low might mean that you get repressed completely. You just essentially turn into a machine. Well, not completely, but like, it's a scale. Some might be more emotional than others, but still aren't, don't have a strong sense of self to become unique. That's interesting. We'll see how they do this.
Did you hear that, leader?
If you've got the energy and the inclination, go for it. Just keep it down.
You hear that?
Am I to understand that we should engage in a conversation now?
Yes.
Very well. I will proceed in a dialogue with you.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel to become a Nikke?
I'm not sure yet.
I really like it.
Do you?
Hmm?
I became a Nikke today, too.
You did?
Since I'm being deployed at the same time as you, I guess you could say we're twins in a sense.
I mean, I guess if this is the rest of your life, then I guess so.
Today is your first day as a Nikke?
Yeah.
I thought you had been one for some time.
Me too. I've met a few cheeky Nikkes in my time, but none quite like you.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you don't have a personal model.
You're too kind, squad leader.
Keep it down, will you? If a rapture hears us, we're dead meat.
I don't need to mention anything about the color. You already know me. Or you all probably already know me.
Roger.
I mean, if this is... I probably started this series talking about that exact same thing.
Anyway, I look forward to working with you. What's your name?
RR15436.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean your real name. Do you remember? I'm Sarah.
I'm Rapi.
You do remember your name.
Hey, let's try and be comfortable around each other, okay? After all, we're twins.
Very well.
That didn't sound terribly comfortable.
Yeah, but there's an adjustment period that needs to happen.
All right.
Oh, that's better. Then, to commemorate our new friendship, how about we get a drink once the operation wraps up?
What you mean? How do you even know that's something? Can you all even... Well... Yeah, you should have had a personal model.
I can't drink.
What do you mean? All you've got to do is take a sip of something and swallow. Easy. I'm counting you in. How about you, squad leader?
Is it just the three of them?
It has been a while for me. All right, fine.
All right, that makes 3. How about we make this a squad-wide gathering?
Oh, no. Okay.
Fine,
Wait,
fine. But don't expect any fancy cocktails or hors d'oeuvres.
They said 10. I know. I remember.
Of course, of course. A simple gathering is more than enough for me.
Okay.
To be honest, I've never drunk before either.
Yeah.
When I was human, I was allergic to alcohol, so I couldn't drink.
Oh. Is that a thing? I wouldn't know. I've never... Yeah.
But now that we're Nikkes, and none of that matters, this is the perfect chance to try.
Yeah, I thought that'd be the reason, not that somebody just shot you.
You've never drunk before?
Nope.
Why are you so intent on trying something you know nothing about?
Curiosity?
It's not every day you get to be reborn. So I figured I might as well try out some new things.
That's a positive way of looking at it, but again, like I said, there are some pretty big drawbacks.
How did you become a Nikke anyway?
Someone killed her.
I got shot.
Yes.
Where? In the Ark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what did you do to end up getting shot?
You were in the wrong place, the wrong time.
Were you the daughter of a grizzled crime boss or something?
I got caught up in a protest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
You know, I'd say you could be a little bit more sympathetic, but again, this process changes things a bit.
Aren't you going to ask me?
That would be a good... I was curious, I will admit.
Ask you what?
Why I became a Nikke.
Why would I ask you that?
So that we can get to know each other.
These are good questions. Or this is you two getting to know each other. You'll learn that your twin, I guess, is not exactly the most conversational.
Why do we need to know each other?
Leader, there's a squad member over here who isn't a team player.
Okay, don't do that.
I'll leave it to you to educate her as needed.
Roger. Oh boy, we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today. First, I want to hear about what kind of person you were as a human.
Okay, well that's better.
FYI, I'm pretty darn persistent, so trying to avoid me won't do you any good.
And that's pretty much the only way you would get to the bottom of things, is by doing that.
I propose a toast.
Okay.
I don't have the energy to make any speeches. Let's just drink.
Aw, come on. We all made it out alive, didn't we? That's more than we could have hoped for, so we ought to celebrate.
Did you fight?
Huh?
Don't people usually get killed when they go to the surface? We all made it out unscathed, so that calls for a toast if you ask me.
You didn't fight.
Fine. Do it.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah.
This tastes strange.
Rapi, you are a real crack shot out there. You look like those illustrations they've got in the instruction manuals. Pew, pew, pew!
Oh, they did fight?
Were you some kind of assassin when you were human?
Did we not get to that part? I don't think so.
No.
Then how come you're so good at shooting?
Probably because they filled up the rest of your brain capacity with that stuff.
I'm not sure.
Right. I guess it's possible you're just a natural.
It could be, but I feel like you're more stunted now than you were.
What did you do when you were human, anyway?
Nothing.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what were your hobbies, dreams, aspirations, stuff like that?
I didn't have anything. Nothing.
No hobbies?
You should ask, oh, I would have said, first, like, well, hobbies is good. Hobbies is good.
No.
No favorite food?
None.
No turn-ons or turn-offs?
Well, that's a question.
Negative.
I see what's happening here. You're the type who builds up walls and doesn't warm up easily to people.
I mean, maybe, but I also just, well, I actually could, because I do remember you saying you had a dream, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, you better brace yourself, because you'll find I don't give up easily.
Okay.
Wow. That's my first time seeing someone pass out after drinking half a cup of booze. One of you barely makes a sound, and the other makes such a racket I could tear my hair out.
Well, I mean, you are the leader. Couldn't you? Well, I mean, you did.
Talk about a real pair of oddballs.
Tell them to cut the chatter.
Rapi, what's your favorite color?
I'd assume red, just from, a lot of stuff.
I don't have one.
Eventually.
Then how about red? I think it suits you.
If you say so.
Rapi, do you have any aspirations or anything like that?
I'm not sure.
Well, as for me, I'd like to...
Don't cut it off.
Actually, I'm not going to say.
Really?
Until you give me an answer, I won't tell you anything about me.
Is that really gonna work?
If you want to hear my story, then you've gotta give me a proper answer. Got it? I'm telling you, you better bust out the tissues, because my story is a real tearjerker.
Oh, really?
Dang, that was tough.
I mean, I feel like you might be either beat or your stories are equally sad. Because that one was...
Did you ever travel around when you were a human?
No,
Is there anywhere you want to go?
not sure. I don't know.
Come on. You're telling me there isn't a single place you're interested in going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean... I would think by this point you would get something strange had to have happened.
Hey, Rapi.
Yeah?
Like, maybe you could ask, ask questions, follow questions about the information you know. You're at a protest. Why were you at the protest? Start there.
I'm tired of waiting. By the time you end up giving me an answer, I'll have forgotten my entire story.
Yeah.
When we get back, I'm gonna end up talking about myself all night, so be sure to clean out your ears beforehand.
Did you just set yourself up for the flag? Because I'm assuming that at some point you all get wiped out. And then Rapi meets Redhead. That's my thought process.
Oh, and have plenty of snacks and drinks prepared. Just no alcohol, okay?
Interesting. Kind of paralleling.
Okay.
No sleep for you tonight.
All clear. Come in, squad leader. All raptures have been eliminated. Awaiting further instructions.
Wait, are you not gonna move if you don't get further instructions?
Waiting for your order. Please issue a command.
Yeah, it just happened. Okay, well, at least I was prepared for it. All of them. Sheesh. I would have liked to know what your story. Like, are they? No, that looks like it's their heads. I don't think they can come back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? So, are you still alive?
Sarah.
Oh.
I was a sickly person.
Dang.
From the day I was born, I never stepped beyond the walls of the hospital. It was my entire world. The day I was finally cured, I was unceremoniously thrust into the world.
Yeah.
That's when I was killed. So I don't know anything.
Exactly.
I don't know what kind of person I was. I don't know what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. I wanted to answer all of your questions, but there's nothing else I could have said to you other than that.
It's not completely your fault. She didn't do the right questioning, or... Yeah, that's what I... If I had more knowledge, or... If I was in that position, I would use the knowledge I have to ask further questions. But it is sad that you never got to tell her.
I wanted to know about your story. I was always curious about how other people live their lives. But I don't even know what kind of questions to ask.
That's completely fair. That's completely fair. Wow.
I'm sad.
That's completely fair to be too. I do wonder, they can't get them?
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Nah, fam. I don't want to end it there. I should have done the challenge before I went in there. I wasn't thinking. It really doesn't matter too much, honestly. That cost 100. I can get that back. But for this, we gotta continue because I am far too interested. Let's go. Whoa, what the heck is this? Okay. It's just a normal... I've never seen this cafeteria.
Is that her?
Oh, rumors are being spread, so you did make it back, but...
Yeah, that's her. I saw her name when she entered it in the vending machine.
Yeah.
RR15436.
I was just about to say, how can you tell you're all mass-produced? But yeah, okay, that's fair. You can look at a name.
Isn't she the one who brought back the head?
Well, I mean, isn't that a good thing to do if you can possibly save your squad mates?
Yeah. And she still got an appetite after that? Incredible.
Okay, you know what? Just stop. Okay, to be fair, their lives are hard. All right, but that... If somebody went through something like that, I would leave them alone.
Apparently she brought back 3 heads, not just 1. Wasn't it 5? I don't know. I heard 3.
Again, is that so weird? You can, if circumstances are correct, you can bring them back, right?
Should we ask?
No. Lightheaded? Yeah, that's probably, yeah, don't. You two must have just came out or something.
Let's go. I think she's alone.
Or have easy jobs. Why on earth would you go through something or bother a fellow soldier?
You're RR15436, right? That's right.
Were you in Squad 0910F?
I mean, if you know the name, well, I mean, I guess that's a fair question to ask. But, like, if that's the case, I shouldn't expect anything rational from these two. I really shouldn't.
Yes.
They've already done more than what I think a rational person would do in this case.
I heard they were all wiped out during an operation.
No, no, leave now.
Well, I guess not entirely wiped out, considering you're still alive.
Nosy? No, that's more than nosy. A nosy person might watch, watch very closely, more than is normally acceptable. But this goes beyond that. This is downright rude.
Anyway, I heard you brought back a few severed heads.
No, both of you need to be taken off the roster ASAP. Well, no, but see, that's the annoying part. You're supposed to be soldiers. So if you were taken off the roster, that means it's actually a better fate.
Was it 5 or 3?
And did you willingly sign up for this? Well, okay, I have to remember there are other jobs that they... In fact, I know, based on the story, some of the others do have just like normal jobs, like delivery, for example. I'm not sure. I'll see. These two right now bothered me.
3.
Wow. So the stories are actually true? Amazing.
Who's spreading story? What does it matter? That's a good thing to do.
But why do you do that?
Nikkes can survive and be regenerated as long as their brains are intact.
Exactly.
So you cut your squad mates' heads off and brought them in?
I will, if I know, if I know that I can literally have my people back, if I do that, I'm gonna tell myself to suck it up and do it.
And you've still got an appetite after all that grisly business?
I would want somebody like that on my team. All right, you two need to leave. You need to leave.
I failed to see the correlation between the two.
Oh, well, it's just... There you are, yucking it up with your squad mates.
Nah.
Moment, and the next you're cutting off their heads.
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
Nah, you need to leave.
Yet you seem completely unaffected.
If that was the case, that there was something wrong with this individual, you should not be antagonizing them.
I simply felt the best outcome would be for them to be brought back to life.
Yes.
But you don't feel unsettled in any way?
Not at all.
Eesh. Personally, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
I can tell you wouldn't be able to. And you shouldn't be out there, in my opinion.
I heard you got some kind of medal.
Yes, I did.
That's it? Just a crummy medal?
It's none of your business, really.
They also said I could join any squad of my choice. I received some credits as well.
Credits? How much?
None of your business again.
20 million.
Wow.
Wow, they're really laying it on thick these days.
That's, again, it's a good thing to do. That's what you want.
I still find it hard to believe. Did you really bring back 3 heads?
Again, it's none of your business.
Yes.
So, you're telling me there you are, the only one left standing. You take the heads of your 3 squad mates, stuff them in a brain shelter, then traverse the surface, on your own, mind you, for an entire week before arriving at the Ark?
I do the same thing. If, again, it means bringing my people back.
That's right.
And you didn't run into any raptures on the way?
Well, who said that?
I attempted to avoid combat as much as possible.
Yeah.
But I ended up in 12 separate engagements.
And you defeated them all? By yourself?
I mean, if you're smart, I think a solo mission is possible.
Yes.
I know what you're doing. I don't care how desperate you are for attention. You should know better than that.
You came over here! Leave. Now.
I don't understand what you mean.
And understand, I am perfectly aware of this whole conversation. Rapi has no idea what these two are even doing. I'm not blaming her, the slightest bit. But these two need to go.
If you're gonna lie, you could at least try and make it more believable.
I'm not making anything up.
Yes, you came here, you asked, we answered.
Be honest.
No, you don't even deserve, even if that was a lie, you don't even deserve the truth.
You butchered your squad members before going on the operation.
How does that even make sense? They can check that, you know. Well, actually, I think they can now. I think the brain scan technology works now.
And you left 3 alive so you could take their heads with you. You did it all so you could get that goofy medal.
If that were the case, and as soon as they come back, they would rat her out.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Yeah.
Doesn't this all seem awfully suspicious to you?
What?
If she wants to make up stories, fine. But she's making herself out to be some kind of goddess. What a load of crap.
I mean, it's not impossible to believe that one person could avoid detection enough and that they wouldn't attract a large squad.
If you want to be a hero, do it the right way. Don't resort to dirty tricks.
You know, I don't often say this. No, I shouldn't say. I shouldn't wish ill will upon another person. But dadgummit, you're being really annoying to someone who just went through a really hard time.
What if she's telling the truth?
Yes.
How does that make any sense?
It makes sense. You just suck.
Don't you find this even the slightest bit bizarre?
I mean, it does seem far-fetched.
But far-fetched stuff happens. That's when you recognize greatness.
You see? I'm telling you, she's lying through her teeth.
I'm not lying to you.
Of course you are! Without any proof, there's nothing I can do.
There's nothing you should do! Do your job!
I just feel terrible for those innocent Nikkes who died by your hand.
If you are starting to twist things around, then we might need to do something about you.
Do you remember their faces? Their names? Do you remember what kind of people they were?
Do you honestly think you're smarter than, well, the entirety of the Ark? I'll say that. That you've uncovered something that the people who built you did not? Yeah, I know, and that's completely fair. Yes, you've never been taught, and there's no yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's appropriate.
My tooth!
That's appropriate. Go get it fixed.
Hey, are you crazy?
No. Do you not understand how absurd this is? If this happened in real life, no soldier's gonna come out to another soldier and say this. Well, okay, first off, that's a completely different situation. You can't do this in real life. But as far as I'm concerned, if someone saved their teammates, they're a hero.
She's crazy. Instructor! Instructor!
Okay, now that's just... Yeah. Yeah. So now can we say some stuff?
As far as I can remember, that was the first time I have ever acted on my own accord.
I like that, though. Even though they probably got you in trouble, they deserve that.
A memorable day, sure. But one marred by violence.
Yeah.
So, what happened next?
Okay, let me specify. You should not act like that. No. See, the issue is you didn't know how to act. Or what they were even doing. It's... If you had been taught, that's a different story, but you hadn't been taught. So I can't blame you for that. At all.
Fights between Nikkes weren't as common back then as they are now. So, I was sent to the rehabilitation center.
Oh. Sheesh.
The rehabilitation center?
Just after they gave you a medal?
Oh, man.